Welcome back, YouTube. This is a little bit different video for me. I don't think I would normally call people out, but I've been watching two other small channels like mine, Mission Betterment and 320 by half. And so this video is really kind of shout out or a call out to them. I know that much like me, they're morbidly obese people, and this last week they've been having some struggles. I think 320 by half said that he'd fallen off the diet wagon, so to speak, for about 2 weeks, maybe as much as 3. And Mission Betterment has been off for I don't know, right around a week. So I'm going to take you both on at the same time, because really what I'm going to say here I think is perfect for you both. I'm going to start out with a question, and the question is this: how bad do you guys really want to lose weight? How bad do you guys really want to live a healthier lifestyle? And that's it. That's a question you guys are going to have to answer on your own. You can leave a comment in my video if you like what your answer to that is. And we've all got stress. Both of you said you were really stressed out. Hey, welcome to the club. I got a lot of stress. I'm raising my son on my own. I have an online business that is pretty hectic and can be really a pain in the butt. It's not a very big business. I'm still struggling to make it pop. I have a lot of family obligations. I have, and by the way, family, because I know you'll watch, I'm not complaining here at all. I'm just putting this out there because I think I deal with it effectively. But essentially, there's 3 people living in my house, including myself, and I make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And so I'm making about 9 different meals because our diets are all different. And realistically, because I'm choosing to go plant-based lifestyle or vegan, my diet's a lot different, and I have to still cook meat, which isn't actually that bad. But the smell of it, the constant aroma, I have constant temptation, so to speak. I mean, in my, I have a big deep freezer because I had said on one of my other, I think probably my first video, that I had finally found a butcher in my area, a meat store in my area that actually hung, or does hang, the beef. And it ages for right around 3 weeks. And the meat that I have in my freezer is absolutely delicious. You couldn't go to Texas Steakhouse or just about any other steakhouse you can think of and get a steak that's going to taste near as nice as what I have in my freezer. And I have probably around 30 or 40 steaks left in my freezer. And I don't know, I've probably got around 50 pounds of ground beef, probably 10 roast, and a few other things. It's quite a bit anyway. And I don't get to partake in any of that meat. That's a little tough because it's really good meat, and I had searched for a long time to get to find somebody like this guy. Mainly because the back in the day I used to buy steaks at Costco. You get these nice 2-inch thick steaks or so, maybe they're 3-inch steaks, and I could eat 2 of those things no problem at one sitting. And so I finally found this butcher, and I was filling up on 1 steak from him better than I was on 2 steaks from Costco. And so that kind of started my journey on wondering what it is about different foods that do different things for you. And as I've come to find out that when beef is aged, it changes the molecular structure of the meat a bit, and it becomes more filling. It becomes better tasting. And, you know, steaks that you buy at the grocery store or roast that you buy at the grocery store really just cool off in the package that you're buying it in. The animal is slaughtered and then cut up, processed, and that meat, when it makes it into that package, is still warm. You know, it's literally cooling off in that package. So it's tough because, like I said, that's a temptation that I have in my house. And while I struggle with some temptation, I'm not going to it. And the reason why is because I want this weight loss and this healthier lifestyle much more than I want one of those absolutely delicious steaks in my freezer. I think I could probably turn a few plant-based people or vegans over to the dark side, as it were, based on the quality and the flavor of this meat. I'm sure there's hardcore people that you couldn't, but I can get the weak sheep among you with this meat. And yeah. So I'm constantly got my face into temptation just by making meals for my family. And I have the stresses of raising my boy and helping my family out. And it's not easy. Some days I can just go to sleep based on how exhausted I am from the stress. And we've all got things in our past that makes us who we are today, regardless of how bad that past is. I'm talking to Mission Betterment at the moment with that statement. And so how do we move on? How do you guys move on? Well, as much as I'm kind of disappointed in you two for falling off, and I am really disappointed in you two, I encourage you to get back on with the diet and want it more than you ever have wanted anything in your life. That way, when that kind of temptation and that kind of stress comes up again, it won't be a thing. It'll be tempting. The stress is still going to be there. It's not going to reduce the stress, but you have to have it so hard in your being, that need and that want, that you won't do it. And like I said, though, I don't know what your guys' diets are like, so I don't know if you're still eating, dairy and meat and all that different stuff. I know that being on the plant-based diet, my overall sense of well-being is a lot better. I'm happier on a day-to-day basis, and I think a lot of that has to do with not having all the inflammation from eating meat and dairy. Matcha tea is a real mood lifter. It doesn't even have as much caffeine as the tea I normally drink, but I feel a lot better after that. Maybe it's the antioxidant load in it. I have oatmeal for breakfast every day, although I've missed breakfast a couple of days this week. But that's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I had other healthy things to eat. But adding berries and walnuts to that cereal along with flax and a little bit of almond milk so it's not as gummy is fantastic. I look forward to that kind of breakfast when I have time to do that. And this week I didn't really happen to have that kind of time for about 3 days or so. And that's not a big deal. I could have ate it later, but I didn't. Salads are good. Find a nice red wine vinaigrette and use that. Build a salad however you want, as long as everything's healthy. Don't use the typical store-bought dressings. You have no idea what's in it. I don't know. I'm disappointed in you guys. I'm concerned for you guys because I'd like to see you guys be successful. Because this is a really long journey for us, all three of us, and falling off the wagon just don't work. How bad do you guys want it? You know, you have to want it so bad that when you're coming up to that point of real severe temptation, you have to be able to say to yourself that the step backward isn't worth it. Because once you take that step backward, you've got to work past that step that you just took backwards, so you're taking it again. It's just not worth it. You know, if you gain a bunch of weight back, what have you done? Nothing beneficial. You have to look at it as what I'm doing, what I'm eating, everything has to benefit you in a healthy kind of way. And when we fall back and get back into chips, I got you there. Go get some veggie chips, some bean chips, hippies, Hippeas, fantastic. Vegan, right? There's some stuff out there that I understand the need to munch. I really do. I mean, we didn't get this weight without doing some munching. Explore those different kind of possibilities. And if you can, I don't know what your guys' living situations are, but one of the things that I've done is I bought a dorm refrigerator to be able to put all my food in. That way when I go to get a salad or I want an apple to eat or something like that, I don't have to go open the refrigerator and see the milk and the cheese and all the different little things that aren't going to be good for me. When I open my refrigerator when I'm hungry, I'm seeing only healthy food. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I get it. You got to have place for it. You got to be able to plug it in. But I'm telling you what, if it'll keep me from going ahead and eating some lunch meat or some cheese, worth it. Absolutely worth it. You know, I want a little bit of celery, I can go into my refrigerator and get it. I don't have to look at nothing else. The only thing I have that I have to go to the main refrigerator for is some frozen stuff like the berries. My berries are flash frozen. But what the hell am I going to eat in there? Frozen meat? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I'm certain I want to do that. But, you know, hey, you know, that's, you know, once a day I get some blueberries, I get some mixed berries, something like that. You know, if you're going to fall off and eat excessively, do it with salad. Do it with berries, something like that. You know, I made this video just for you guys because I'm interested in your channels and I want to see you succeed. I want you to be successful. I want to be successful myself, and so I look to you guys for some inspiration as well when I walk on my journey. And so it's with love, respect, and kindness that I kind of call you guys out for falling off and encourage you guys to get back on and keep with it and want it more than anything that you've ever wanted before. So I wish you both a lot of luck. I look forward to either a reply video or a comment down below in the description. Oh, you guys can't comment in my description, but you know where the comments go. So it's crazy. I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. The weather's going to be fantastic. I'm hoping for 100-degree plus weather this weekend because I like it. Maybe we'll get blessed with some really nice heavy thunderstorms. It'd be just fantastic. So I'm going to cut it off there. I'm going to probably publish a regular video on Monday. And we'll see you guys. Good luck, and bye-bye.